I want to come to you guys and rewind back some. I was watching my girl Tracy from Paranormal platform, and she recently updated and said a place that we had went to, they demolished, and I was shocked. I was definitely hoping, because of the history of this location, because of the backstory of the location, so many documentaries have been done on this one person, that they would have made it a historical place, maybe put up a museum just for that building alone. But unfortunately they didn't. They tore it down. And we did get the opportunity to go there with Tracy and her daughter, Lala. Thank you guys for showing us this location. And we got some pretty decent evidence. And I thought it would be great and an honor to reshare this video with you guys. If you have watched it already, I do apologize, but it was a good video. We caught some decent evidence. The first time I got to see Tracy in action in person with her dowsing rods, and was very impressed. And for the new subscribers who haven't seen this episode, definitely watch it. It's interesting. It has a pretty sad backstory. So I'm going to tell you guys all that in the video. Hope you guys like this. And again, be blessed. So this is a very sad and interesting story about Mr. Junius Wilson. He was 28 years old when he was jailed, charged with assault with intent to rape. He was declared insane and sent to North Carolina's mental hospital for blacks. Then he was castrated. And that was back in 1925. Now, decades later, the charges were dropped because they found out he was innocent. Mr. Wilson spent 68 years of his life in this mental hospital for a crime that he never committed. They thought he was insane because he could not communicate very well, and they did not realize, after all the time of him being there, they didn't realize he was deaf was the problem. He couldn't speak, he couldn't communicate properly. And when they found out Mr. Wilson was falsely accused, they freed him. Unfortunately, for him being in for so long, he had no place else to go. The state decided to allow him to live in a home across from the mental hospital that he was committed to. And that's where he lived out the rest of his life.
Yeah, I want to do a EVP session and stuff. Cool. More linen. I guess we could do it in here with the REM part already set up. Yeah.
I wouldn't just have to do autograph or big man still though with his name across the front.
Right. But then it might be still. What the heck?
Oh, hey, the REM part is going on.
What the heck? Bye, I'm ready. I hope so.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let me.
I mean, we've been asking questions yet, and all of a sudden it's going on. What's your
Mr. Wilson.
Mr. Wilson, are you here with us? Could you stop the REM part?
I'm just going to take this down. I think that's the temperature one. Proximity is what, purple? I can't remember proximity.
Could you turn off and turn back on?
Or can you make the purple light come on? That's when somebody touches it or feels a touch. Mm-hmm. To feel the temperature change in this room right now, it's so cold. It wasn't that cold at first. Right. It's like it's cold. It's cold so now. Cold. I'm getting pressure in my head right now, so I don't know if that's because of... And we also have a music box in the kitchen if you would like to go and touch the music box. I'm going to try to reset that for you because we know we understand. Oh, wait, it did change and do something different. Okay. So now it's not blinking, it's just solid green. Or could that have been because of you? No. I'm just trying to see if it's going to see. It's still acting like that regardless, so it's could have been that. Do you mind if I... Oh. Okay, blue light on. Thank you for turning the blue light on. Can you turn the purple light on?
Can you make our EMF go to red, please? Thank you for making it go to yellow.
Oh. That's crazy.
Oh, thank you for making it go to red. Is that the one I had in the kitchen?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
glad
yeah.
you brought that. Okay.
What the heck? This is crazy.
Can you do something different with the rim? Oh, well.
Could you mess with the cat ball? The little ball to the, I guess it'd be your right or left? That is crazy.
So we do get action from the K. Look at the K2. It's like going to
Hold this for a
red.
minute.
I have this turned down so that it won't interfere with us right now.
You got your phone on you?
Yeah, we're gonna take a picture.
Yeah, take a video.
Video or picture?
A video. Like,
I'm just excited to even be inside this house, you guys, because I've never been inside here.
Oh, you
I've always
haven't?
wanted it. So this is kind of cool that we did this together.
and we're gonna try and sneak down to the basement. Hopefully it's unlocked.
Probably have to go outside and go
Right.
up. Thank you, Mr. Wilson. Can you turn on the cat ball for us, please? If you want us to leave, turn off the REM pod.
I personally think you like the company if that's the case.
And then a lot of people always ask, well, if he's deaf, how is he going to hear you? That's stupid. But they don't realize when you die, like anything that was wrong with you is no longer wrong with you.
Yeah, right.
Like you understand, there's no language barrier, there's no disabilities, there's none of that. Once you pass away, you're perfectly fine.
Well, Mr. Williams, could you...
Wilson,
I'm sorry, my bad. Mr. Wilson, could you make a noise or close a door or just move something else besides the REM pods? Could you do anything else? Could you make a bang or a knock?
can you do this?
Or move one of the curtains?
He seems to be destroying energy off of that. Would you get upset? Oh, I was going to reset it, but he went to yellow, so that means it's not the battery. I'm going to move forward. I'm sorry you got it.
Do you like the noise that the REM pod is making?
What's that? Did you hear that? Yeah.
Was that outside or in here?
It sounded like it came from that room, honestly. Like, I don't know where it came from, but I heard something that sounded...
I know, I heard it.
I don't see nobody.
Was that you, Mr. Wilson? If that was you, could you please pass in front of the ear spots?
Yeah, but my question, if it was him, why would the REM pod be still going off? You hear me, Tracy? If it was him, why would the REM pod be still going off?
The EMS stopped going off though.
Yeah, but
More than one spirit in here.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, are there any other spirits in here besides? Why am I so?
We got to remember
Wilson.
that he was separated from his family, so they're going to be reunited in the afterlife. And if this is the last place that he lived, I don't know if he might have had them come here, or you know what I'm saying? Like I just don't know.
Right.
And he could just not be by himself anymore because he's with his family now, and they could be here. Did I don't know. I might be hearing things.
Now earlier Tracy heard,
It's going back off again.
Tracy thought she heard her daughter call her name out. So I'm hoping we caught something
And I was
on.
like, yes,
Right.
dear, and that wasn't her. So something, because the lights are jumping around now from yellow to blue to green, but that green one,
I'm gonna try something real quick.
okay, you can hit the middle button.
No, I'm gonna move this. How the heck you got that thing standing up over there? Oh, there you go.
You gotta get
Still
it just
going on.
right. Did you get mad because Mike moved the EMF?
Everything changed once I moved it. Oh,
Are
there
you
it is.
upset because he changed the position of the EMF meter? Can you make it go to red? Please and thank you.
That's crazy.
Maybe turn off the REM pod and turn it back on.
Wait a minute, hold up.
Oh gosh, did Mike upset you when he moved it?
Okay, so what's the red mean?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Tracy, turn it off and turn it back on.
Okay. Hold this. Just grab my side.
Just trying to see what's going on here.
Okay, we're just gonna.
No! The music box! No way! Get out of here!
Oh my goodness. So yeah.
And the REM pod don't stop.
Yeah, I turned it off.
Oh,
I turned
okay.
it off and turned it back.
But the EMF is not going off, but this thing just went off, people. You got to be shitting. Oh, excuse me, you got to be kidding me.
I cuss all the time. Y'all hear, I have a sailor's mouth sometimes.
This is crazy.
And remember, the sensor is pointing toward the wall, you guys. It's not pointing toward us, so you have
Well, we was in there when it came on, so
Right.
there's no way we could have did it.
But remember earlier, I asked you to go in there and fix it.
Right. So why are you running? Why are you back here?
I'm not.
Oh.
I didn't want to get in the Drena's way.
Oh, you did.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson, for playing the music box for us.
That's him.
If
Like
that's
you said.
you, can you stop playing the music box and go back to the room pod? Probably won't.
If that's anybody besides Mr. Wilson, could you please stop playing the music box? Could you go back to the REM pod? At first I thought it had stopped for a minute.
I know.
It's
So,
gonna be a break because they draw energy off of it.
Right.
So if he's on this now, he might not go back in it. Or it could be some other ones that will set off everything at once. Like, I don't know how.
But it's crazy because nothing there in there is going off again. It's only in here.
yeah, the EMF stopped spiking. That's a toilet plunger for you, ain't it?
Let's do this. I'm gonna stop this. We're gonna do a voice recorder.
Okay. That would be
Or,
nice.
you know what? Either that or the necrophonic. Or the voice recorder. Which one? Voice
Okay.
recorder?
Voice recorder. I like the voice recorder better.
I do too, because the necrophonic, you have to weed through all the other
Right,
voices
right.
that come
Yeah.
through. And try to pick out one that's relevant to what you're talking about. So that,
It's so hard for me to determine. Like, it's just too much coming through.
and don't forget to let me do my intro too with you guys before
Oh,
we all
yeah,
leave and
yeah.
everything.
So when it doesn't continue to go like that, or
No,
does it?
sometimes it'll stop. Or they won't leave it alone, and then I'll go and turn it off, turn it back on, and they'll either go back to it or they'll leave it. They'll get mad and not even turn it back on anymore. Mr. Wilson, if you don't mind, I'm gonna turn this off and turn it back on unless you want to like turn it off yourself. I'm gonna turn this off and turn it back on.
That's crazy.
And then it'll calibrate.
Did you get that from Angel too?
No, I got that from, I'm thinking Amazon. And it was a donation.
Oh,
It was gifted us by,
Did she stop it or stop?
but she
I
reset it.
recalibrated it to see.
Yeah. She turned it off.
I wonder which one of these was his room.
And that will.
Alright.
We didn't mean to upset you by turning the music box off. We just
Ooh, it's so cold in here.
didn't want you to expend all your energy.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Wilson. How are you? My name is Mike. This is Tracy, Drena,
Lala.
and Lala. We would like to communicate with you. First of all, how are you? Was that you that turned the REM pod on earlier in the music box? Truck passing by. Is there any type of message that you would like to tell one of us? Or is there anything that you would like to say? One of y'all want to ask a question?
can't think of anything on top.
I noticed that the clock on the wall stopped at 8:30, 26, 27. Does that time mean anything? Play it, man. Only thing about it, we're gonna have so much distortion with the vehicles.
Hello, Mr. Wilson, how are you? My name is Mike. This is Tracy, Drena, and Lala. We would like to communicate with you. First of all, how are you?
Oh, shit. Did this start going on?
Was that you that turned the REM pod on earlier in the music box? Truck passing by. Is there any type of message that you would like to tell one of us?
Now, Mr. Wilson, or any other spirit that's in this house, if that was your back room, there's a REM pod in there with a red light. Could you please touch that red light? Or could you make a noise or move something to let us know your presence is still here?
How you do stuff on my storage? I know, you gotta record for me now. I take my phone off, but still.
I only got 3 minutes left. But
I hate that. What phone do you have?
Android.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got the S24.
I was gonna say I usually take some of my apps off real quick, or
If there's a presence in here, could you walk towards us?
all right, let's either do the thing in the room or the basement, because she wanted to go to the basement. Her phone's
Oh yeah, we still got to go across the street.
well, yeah. Where you at? You still got that recording? You still have that recording
Which recording?
that we just did?
Yeah.
Play it back real quick. I'm not sure if the thing caught it or not. What?
No, leave us.
I want to.
That's what he just said.
I want to play it back real quick because
minute.
I just realized I think it stops after 30 minutes.
Okay, I'm good.
Our camera must be like
But my
jealous.
app is called Spirit Talker. It just says no, leave us.
Is that music box?
That's the music box again. And it just said no, leave us. I guess it wants to leave. She didn't hear you. I guess it wants to leave. He said white. Well, this said
Oh, we
white.
gotta be careful. Isn't this like? Is that?
Do you want me to play that report back?
Yeah, just in case we didn't get it on camera. This is when Mike was doing the voice recorder session.
You just want me to get where the voice at? Or you're doing
Right, yeah.
just the way the voice
Yeah,
at?
when we caught an EVP. I think I caught it before then, but I just want to make sure.
Well, you have a nice question.
That right there where it was at. But the craziest part is the music box is going off again by itself.
Right.
But nobody paying that no attention. You want to record this, but the music box is going on.
Well, we can hear it, but
Well, you have a nice question.
I can't think of anything on top. Okay, I think I might have space.
I noticed that the clock on the wall stopped
all
at,
right.
but the music box is going off and it just started going off by itself.
I'm getting a lot of pressure in my head right now.
Tracy and our daughter, I was gonna say husband, the daughter is behind us, and it just started off again, once again by itself.
You got more storage space, Tracy?
And you can tell the institution.
You know what though? Hold up. When I opened there? Did we close that back when I opened and said it was linen in the closet?
I don't know. I heard you say it.
I'm gonna tell you why I say that.
I heard you say
Think about the noise that we hear when we was in there.
It sounded simple.
Exactly. This door what probably made that sound that we heard when we was in there.
Think so?
Yeah, listen. It's the same noise. So did I leave this door open when I had it open? We have to check the video. Because if this door was left open...
I know it was cracked because I do remember looking at the linens inside.
Yeah, I had opened it. What's wrong?
I thought I heard a voice.
I see both of y'all look at the same time. That's why I say what was wrong.
I thought I heard a voice. I don't know why she looked. Did you hear something?
Looking like you saw.
I know, you okay?
You feel me?
You feel the energy, your head, right? I feel the...
And I'm feeling that feeling I feel when the ghost is present. You know, like there's a fan on, but there's no fan. I'm feeling that, like the wind is blowing under my clothes.
It's pressure.
So he's here.
It's heavy pressure, like there's something here. Something is definitely here. I always feel like something's squeezing my
Could you
head.
stop the music box, please?
The pressure is high.
And we know you haven't had any visitors for a really long time.
And it got higher in this room. It's like really high in this room. Is there anybody in here that would like to speak to me right now? You don't have to touch anything. You can just talk to me and I can hear you. Would you like to have a message for anyone? Maybe a loved one. Got a lot of old camera boxes. All these are empty though. So whoever was in here was into books. It says public documents. Well, I'm not gonna. Well, public documents, so that's nothing personal. It says Captain Nathan Olberry. Oh wow, look at this. Now remember, she did say he was deaf. Look what I found. And he didn't know how to communicate.
Sign language.
You want to go get the dancing rods out of the car?
Sign language posters.
They should be right between the seat. The driver's seat. They should be right there.
So this probably was still his stuff, maybe. Sign language, sign language posters.
Could have been.
And this looks like this might have been just a single bed frame for him.
Yeah.
I wonder how big, you know how big he was? Was he a small guy or?
He might have been about your height, and maybe
He wasn't, the picture I saw him, he wasn't a big guy. He was small
he
framed.
might have been like maybe your shoulder height, or might
Right.
like in between somewhere like that.
Yeah, he was small
Small
framed.
stature. But he seemed really happy-go-lucky at the end, though. Like, you know, don't feel so hurtful because they did that. And he didn't know why. You know,
Yeah, but you know the other thing about it back in them days, you know how that is.
That's X-ray stuff.
let me know whenever y'all ready to go to the park.
Okay, I'm gonna do the naked finding real quick and then we can go.
Okay.
Williams or Wilson?
Huh?
Williams or Wilson?
Wilson.
I have trouble with names so
It's
bad.
fine, I do it too.
He's getting old. Tell him he's getting old. It's just it's from age. You're getting old.
Whatever. Mr. Wilson, are you still present with us?
My
And
hands.
Mike is using the necrophonic app right now. and I need to get me one of those little speakers.
Sound like the same voice keep trying to come through though. You hear it? Wait, not that. Mr. Wilson, was this your rocking chair?
It's cold in here.
That chill, didn't you? It's cold. It really does seem like the temperature dropped in here.
Mr. Wilson, is this your room? Is this your favorite part of your house that you like? I wonder, see these books right here? I wonder did he read those books? Those some thick books, boy.
It looks like they might have been Bibles, or not Bibles, but I'm almost afraid to touch anything.
I know, you like me, I don't like it to touch.
Keep touching stuff.
This is titled "The Boy Sex Offender and His Later Career."
Is that his?
Is it? That's not. It's written by.
What are you giving it to me? The boy sex offender and his later career. Are you getting this? Why would they give Mr. Junius a book like this? You see how people, I don't understand. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wilson. State persons, and it's got percentages and all that. Property of the state hospital. So they had him read this. They had him read a book like this. This is insulting.
So wait a minute, he was deaf.
The background of the sex delinquent. I'm so mad.
So then they castrated him.
They castrated him, yeah.
Castrated him.
Yeah.
Spent 50 years in a mental institute.
And then it says types of juvenile.
Because he couldn't.
Types of juvenile offenders. So you know he was a juvenile when they threw him
When he was in here.
for no
Yeah.
reason. Good afternoon, spirit guys. We come in love, peace, and respect. May we proceed. Thank you. Go back to neutral, please. Is Mr. Wilson here with us right now? Mr. Junius Wilson? Thank you. Go back to neutral, please. Mr. Wilson, is this your bedroom? No? Where was your bedroom? Can you point us to your bedroom? Let's go see, y'all. Okay, so can you cross when we're in your bedroom? So this was your bedroom. So this was his bedroom, y'all. This was Mr. Wilson's bedroom. Thank you, Mr. Wilson. Can you go back to neutral, please? Let me think. Is there something else we want to ask?
Yes. Do he like us being here?
Do you mind that we're in your personal space? No, he doesn't mind. Because you know, do you like our company, Mr. Wilson?
Got to be crazy.
He likes our company. Thank you. Can you go back to neutral, please? Is that your energy playing the music box? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Go back to neutral, please. Did you not have enough energy to do the REM pod? You don't have enough energy for the REM pod? No, he does not have enough energy for the REM pod, but he has enough music for the, energy for the music box, right? Yeah, he has enough energy for the music box. Can you point to Mike? Yep, that's Mike. Can you point to Drena? Yep, that's Drena. Can you point to Lala?
Wow.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Wilson.
This is crazy.
This is how I'm trying to show, because you have your, I meant to talk to you about that. Your Dowson rods are yours. Don't let people like fiddle with them and just be joking around and doing all, because once you form a relationship with your spirit guide, that spirit guide is gonna like guide you and answer your questions, and just that who's gonna mostly come through, unless you ask for another spirit. Like I asked for Mr. Wilson, so my spirit guide moved over so Mr. Wilson could come through. Oh, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that explains it.
So if you're gonna be the Dowson rod person, then it's okay to like let Drena, try to see how it feels. But I wouldn't say like, how some people you might just have a random person, not necessarily that y'all do randoms, because I do.
Well, we did that one day at Casadega, but
we don't. I wouldn't just be like here, because they might just be doing all kinds of things, spinning them all around, acting, and you don't really want, because it's nothing to play with.
Right.
They're your friends. They're going to treat you with the same respect that you treat them. That's why I love my Dowson rods. Like, don't use them very, very often for a lot of this, because I've got another channel where I ask questions, like people want to know if their loved ones are still around.
Oh, you got a second channel?
It's called Ask Tracy.
Oh, I didn't know
And
that.
that's where I do dowsing rods. I do these over there. But I do use them in the field like I just did, but just not as often.
Okay.
So I intermingle it.
Ask him if he has family with him.
Okay. Mr. Wilson, are you still here? Thank you. Are you with your family now? Do you have your family members with you? Yes, he does.
Are they here with him?
Are they here in the house with us right now as well? No, just only you right now. Yeah, it's just only him right now. Thank you, Mr. Wilson. Thank you for having us in your personal space.
Ask him if he upset with what happened to him or he.
Are you upset with what happened to you when they did what they did? Thank you. Can you go back to neutral, please? I personally apologize, Mr. Wilson. I'm so sorry that happened. Because you only came here to learn to communicate because you were deaf. And then they took it all and twisted it and did all that for no reason. Well, you know that your story has been told now and everybody knows what happened. So thank you. Go back to neutral, please. I would like for this house to be a museum. Would you like for this house to be a museum to kind of tell your story so people can walk in your shoes like we're doing right now? Walk where you walk, be in your space where you were. Thank you so much. If you don't want to expend all your energy on the music box, you might can stop that because I have you doing more than one thing. You have energy over there and you have energy in here. So, is there anything else you'd like to know?
Is that rocking chair his rocking chair?
Is that your rocking chair in the other room? Yes.
Was that his favorite spot to sit?
Was that your favorite spot to sit?
Yeah, he never uncrossed. He must have heard me because he never uncrossed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know, right?
I remember seeing your first video when you used those dowsing rods at a cemetery, and you were so like, kind of, I guess like we were when we saw him that first time. You were so scared of it. It seemed like you were intimidated by it.
I was just getting to use them, and I hadn't. It's some stuff you go and you learn as you go. Like when you hear me say good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of day, spirit guys, may I proceed? I've learned to ask permission before I just pull them out and start asking questions. And there's a respect thing, and I learned that on my own. Like nobody told me that. I said I felt like maybe you should say this, and maybe you should end. And I'll do the same thing when I end. I'll be like, well, I think we're done. Are we done right now? And I'll show you how to end it. Are we finished with it? That's right. Okay, Mr. Wilson, thank you for having us in your personal space. And is my spirit guide back? Is this my spirit guide? Thank you. We come in love, peace, and respect, and we leave in love, peace, and respect. May we close the session? Thank you. Go back to neutral, please, and then the session is closed. Because you don't really, because I walked away a whole lot of times and just like didn't even do any of that.
But that's an easy way.
But you live and you learn, and you learn how to. It's a respect thing, and it'll come to you slowly, like in the same way you ask a human please and thank you.
Exactly.
The same thing with your spirit guides when you use your dowsing rods and stuff like that, and it'll come.
Just seeing you use them and just hearing what you're saying, and just so much respect. I learn so much just watching it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I guess in a sense they respect them as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you have not throwing shade at Zach Bagans, and I love his show, but I just kind of am afraid to use his approach.
I used to love him until I found out he's doing a lot of.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm afraid to use his approach, and he provokes a lot, and he goes in disrespectfully, and he demands they show themselves. And you're in their personal space. You need to ask permission.
Right.
First of all, even. You don't know, they might be busy on the other side. That's why they follow you home, because you disrespected it and stick around for a couple of days.
See, that's I guess, doing any type of profession is all about learning the proper ways of doing things. And, I never thought to ask, can I talk to you? Or can we communicate? You know what I'm saying? So learning that, you know what I'm saying, is a lot of investigators don't do that.
They don't.
And you're actually the first person that I've seen.
And if y'all watch my videos, a lot of times I'll say it even if I don't put it in the clip. But anytime we enter or leave a cemetery, I'll say thank you for having us in your personal space. We leave in love, peace, and respect. Please do not follow us past the cemetery gates. Like, but I make sure I try to say
we ask not
things like that.
Not to follow us, but we never, ask for permission to
appreciate them having you in their personal space, and just show some appreciation. That's what I do.
Be respectful.
And I rarely have any instances at home. Like sometimes you can feel a little stuff, but as far as me having noticeable like stuff follow me home and
you did have some follow me home.
I did that once. that was that time that I didn't do what I said I do now.
Oh, okay.
And then you learn. So yeah. And then sometimes, depending on how the entity is, they still might be curious and want to stick around for a second and leave.
You know, she had a spirit tell her that she loved it. She loved it, yeah.
What?
Yeah. We was at a graveyard in Gainesville. And the spirit said he loved her. I told her she belongs to me, so we got to back off.
I know that's right.
Yeah. But I learned so much just watching you using these dowsing rods, because to be honest with you, I didn't really know how to use them. We opened them the first time we got them, and I was playing with them a little bit, but
and it's good to know.
Right. But now I understand that, asking permission, even to do these videos, you know what I mean? Ask for permission to communicate with them, and you might get more.
To me, not saying that this is, but to me, a dowsing rod is very similar to a Ouija board.
They are similar in,
but it does. You have to know how to use them. You definitely know how.
I think to me,
and I used to think that too.
Yeah.
Well, to me, Ouija boards, I feel
they open up different doors.
Yeah, you're right. They're more evil. See, like to me, they're more evil than a dowsing rod or using a necrophonic app, because. To me, when you're dealing with a Ouija board, you're dealing strictly with a devil, with a demon. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seemed like to me. You know what I mean? Because you never heard nothing good come from a Ouija board.
Right.
Never.
Right.
You know what I mean? But communicate with
like she said, there's a proper way of using it. So that's another part of it.
But think about this. Even when they ask the questions, because when you see a lot of people use a Ouija board, they ask for permission.
Right.
And it still ends up evil. It still ends up.
And it depends on too. A lot of people will forget to say goodbye and forget to close the session, which is why I always tell my spirit guides, I leave in love, peace, and respect. May I close the session, and it'll cross. It's never told me I couldn't close the session, but it has told me that I may not proceed. One time when I wanted to read, and I guess that it just wasn't the time, because I had some stuff going on. I wasn't really mentally. Probably shouldn't have been trying to do anything at that point, and they wouldn't read for me. They said they stood neutral. They would not cross for yes for me to do a reading, because I'm thinking I might have been like open or something, and my spirit guide knew that, so I shouldn't be delving right now.
Not right.
So, and if it tells me no, then I won't. I'll put them right back in their bag.
What is that?
I think it's an echo from the.
No, it's not. That was a tapping. She had done. See that the box is still going. That was a tapping.
Hopefully you picked it up on camera. But yeah, we just came from in the room having a conversation.
Yeah. We had to change because her camera went to getting hot, so I'm using my cell phone now. And we walked out in the hallway, and this is on the floor, and it wasn't there before. And we just heard a knocking, a little tapping coming out the bathroom. This is crazy. That's locked. That's been locked. That was not there, and we have to go back and watch the video. But I don't remember this ribbon being here on this floor. That's crazy. That's crazy. I still can't believe it. Man, this house is so active. I don't even want to leave, to be honest with you.
I know, right?
Where did the lollipop come from? You just sat up there?
No, that was there.
Oh, was there?
It was there when we got here. I remember saying that. Thank you for making the orange light come on. I told him, what did I say just now? And I got it on video. I said, if you enjoyed our company, turn on the blue light or the orange light.
But he already said that with the dowsing rods. Yeah, he already did with the dowsing rods, but wow.
And then he turned the blue light before I turned it off.
Mr. Wilson, I enjoyed you, man. I love communicating with you, but you have to stay here. I'm sorry, you can't follow us.
Indeed. But we did enjoy. Thank you for having us in your personal space. It was a pleasure communicating with you today.
Was that you that put the ribbon in the hallway?
Was that a yes? Okay. Well, thank you.
That's crazy, man.
I didn't expect you to be this active.
Thank you, Tracy, for bringing us here.
You are very, very welcome. Thanks for coming inside.
I was excited when I saw that back door open.
I mean, we walked up here and I turned that door down, guys. It's always been locked. Always.
It just was meant for it to be open this time.
Man, it's so cool. It's more hotter out here.
Temperature change.
Yeah. Hold on.
So Brave Mike is gonna lead us to the basement of Mr. Julius Whitman's house.
Oh Lord.
See, that's what I'm saying. If it does not look safe, let's not do it. That's
No, it's just the hot water heater.
Can we get in?
Yeah.
Yeah, the door's open.
It ain't too much down here.
And I want to record just so I can say I came down here to this basement.
Okay, they got a hot water heater right there, but they still got a hot water heater in here.
This is just an old hot water heater. Okay. This is what Mr. Wilson's basement looks like. And it's not at all what I expected. I expected to see squatters have been down here squatting, but no. I do see a takeout tray that somebody might have come out and eat, but Mr. Wilson probably chased them out. Because I don't see as much litter as I would have thought I would have saw.
This was awesome, man. The last time we got a response was a house we did with a guy named Tony. He on our videos too, with the wind pod and all that stuff was going off, but it was nothing like this. I mean, with the ribbon being in the floor, the way you use the dowsing rods.
And there's nothing really down here.
Yeah, the way you use the dowsing rods. I mean, it was awesome. It wasn't this travel was not a disappointment. You know what I mean?
It wasn't.
Yeah. This was awesome, man, and I'm looking forward to doing more videos with you myself.
Of course.
Yeah.
As soon as we come to Florida, we're definitely gonna let you know we're down there.
Okay, definitely.
But you said they're gonna be coming to St. Augustine.
Oh yeah, I did. I really want to do that lighthouse.
In the dead of night, he calls her name. Drena and Mike in the ghostly game.